All right, so today is December 29th, 2015, and it is officially the day that I started testosterone. So that's exciting. I went to the LGBT center and I spoke with my doctor, made sure all my blood work checked out. The only thing that was is they have a vitamin D deficiency, which I guess makes sense because I avoid the sun like the plague. Being an esthetician does that to you. You just kind of like, just keep the sun away. But not having the sun does bad things to your body. So I'm just gonna start taking vitamins, which I'm fine with, as long as they don't give me side effects. But apparently, she said that vitamin D doesn't. So I'm like, I'm happy with that. Um, yeah, and then I spoke to my nurse. She took me to my nurse, and the nurse was like, "All right, so this is how you do this thing and you this thing. And by the way, you're gonna be doing your shot today." And I'm like, "Right now?" And she's like, "Yeah, you're gonna do it." And I'm like, "Okay, never shot myself before, so that was intimidating, but I managed to do it." And apparently she says it gets easier, and I'm sure it does. I'm sure the first time was just like the most scariest time, and that's probably why they have you do it in there. I don't know if other guys have had to do their very first shots, and if that's like an actual thing that everybody does, but it was something I did. I'm doing 0.25 milliliter shots into subcutaneous tissue. So, like, fatty areas, which I have a lot of, trying to get rid of it, but it's a process. It is a, yeah. Doing weight training, that I haven't because of my stupid sprained ankle, but it's finally healing, so I'll get back in on that and getting beefy. But yeah, so that was that. I got my prescription, my little arsenal of tools I need to inject myself. And yeah, so here on out, I'm gonna be on testosterone, which I think is pretty cool. Um, I wanted to make a video before this, but it was holiday and I was hanging out with my family. Um, I ended up coming out to my sister, which was cool with it when she came into town. Then I came out to my mom, which it just kind of happens out of happenstance, and she wasn't really cool with it. But um, she isn't disowning me, which is always great. I can say it was probably better than like the worst possible thing to happen. And she's like still loves me. She's still calling me by my birth name and the nickname that she's always called me since I was a child. But you can't really ask them to change overnight, so I'm not asking for that. I'm not changing overnight either. Um, but yeah, so that was kind of odd. I wasn't expecting to come out, but at the same time, I'm glad I did because now I can start testosterone with a clean conscience. Not that like I was feeling guilty because I didn't want to disappoint my family, but at the same time, it's like you kind of got to do stuff for yourself. So I did it, and I feel better now that she knows, and I can start this with her knowing that I'm doing this. I feel better about it. I don't know why, but I feel better. Um, but yeah, so this is my first video on testosterone, my first day on testosterone, and this is what I sound like one day on testosterone. So I know that'll all change, and I'm looking forward to all of that, and I'm looking forward to documenting it, and I hope you are looking forward to viewing it because I will be doing a lot of this, hopefully. But I've been thinking about a lot of videos. I want to do like a year in review video, and another like a longer video about my Christmas break. But that's all gonna happen. But it's a lot of stuff happening all at once. So maybe because I didn't make a video for 2 weeks, I'll just make a whole bunch this week. Who knows? All right. Hope you guys have a great evening, and yeah.